Straight from Pensacola Beach, Florida, it is Morning Stimulus. Welcome back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, please leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, if you see anything in my comments about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, WhatsApp, anything like that, please know it's not me. It may look like me with my name and my picture, but it is not me. It's an imposter. If you want your comments put over on my website, We the People, please start your comment with We the People, and I will take them over there. It's just another way of getting your message out. Y'all, got another scammer today in the mail. This scammer says that she won a $100 prize on this channel on the last 5 names. She was the last one drawed, and she is right. That name is the one I drawed, but I sent it immediately to her PayPal account, and that transaction has been completed. That means the person has got that money. Well, I get a letter today saying send it to her home because she hasn't got it yet. And she also wants me to email her as soon as I get this letter. Good try. But the real person has already got the money, and this is 2 weeks late. You only had 1 week to get a hold of me. Even if that one is real, it's too late. Okay. Anytime one of my videos gets 100,000 views in one day, somebody in the comments will get $100. Okay, y'all, let's get into this. President Joe Biden was begged many times to extend the eviction moratorium, and he always replied that he extended it one time and the Supreme Court won't let him do it again, so he could not do it. But he did send it over to Congress and asked them to do it. Well, Congress, you know, they drag their feet on everything because they simply don't care, so they let it expire. So when they let it expire, the CDC jumped in and said, no, not so fast. And they got it passed, extended, with the caveat that it would slow down the spread of COVID, because you'd have less people moving in and out of a COVID-infested home. It makes perfect sense. Now, they can meet opposition in the courts about this, but it is done for now. A lot of people are saying that Joe Biden did this. No, Joe Biden did not do this. The CDC did this. Joe Biden said that he couldn't do it. This extension is for 60 days. The checks will start going out soon. They're urging the states to make this as fast as possible. Emergency status. So these checks will be going out to the landlords, not the tenants. And they're only going to pay the back rent. They're going to bring it up current, but they're not going to pay future rents. A lot of people's upset about this, but this is good. I mean, because if you give a landlord a check for $12,000 to $15,000 of back rent, that landlord's going to be happy. He's going to be singing all the way to the bank. And going forward, the extension of the eviction moratorium has been extended. So you got 2 more months in order to find a job to pay your rent or for something to happen in the American Families Plan. So people can get upset all they want to. This is a big step in the right direction. Y'all, this is good news, I guess. In a way, it's good news. With the Delta strain of COVID starting to go crazy, More mandates are coming, possibly more shutdowns. They're going to start making people wear masks. In fact, they've already mandated it in a lot of places. You have to wear masks. New York has made a mandate. You have to show your vaccine card to get in a lot of restaurants, nightclubs, stores, and places like that. And you know, I'm mixed on that, because now that people don't have to wear masks if they've been fully vaccinated, nobody's wearing masks. So how do you know who has and who hasn't been? I mean, it's your right to decide for yourself, but it's also our right to know who we're standing next to. So I'm mixed on that. On Tuesday, it was 149,000 new cases of COVID versus just 1 month ago, it was 5,000 new cases. So COVID is on the upswing again. So I really believe we are facing more shutdowns, more mandates, and more businesses going under. I'm just glad I live in Florida. Ron DeSantis says he's not going to do all that again. Y'all, now that we've got this infrastructure bill with 3,000 pages of text, now they can start working on the framework of the American Families Plan when they get back from their month-long vacation. Now, this infrastructure bill still has to be voted on, but as far as all the negotiations and stuff like that, it's done. So it will be done before they leave on vacation. Now, if they do what they've alluded to and let them go on vacation, but then call them back if something happens that they need a vote, they could still be working on this even after they go on vacation, and then get called back to vote on the American Families Plan even before a couple of months, like we're thinking it's going to be. So it could turn out to be good. Andrew Cuomo. Everyone is telling him he needs to resign, but he acts as if this is just going to all go away. But the way I see it, the only thing that's going to go away is Andrew Cuomo in handcuffs. Oh, but wait. He might like the handcuffs. Oh well, he'll be going away anyway. Y'all, I watched another YouTuber yesterday. One that I've never watched before, but a lot of people really likes this guy. So I watched him to see what he's all about. He was talking about the Democrats and wanted so much to say the Republicans, but he knew if he said Republicans that people would see that as a lie. But he said the Democrats are now scrambling to get an emergency stimulus check out, number 4 stimulus check out to the American people in the American Families Plan. Y'all, I don't believe that the Democrats or the Republicans are scrambling to do anything in an emergency way that would help the American people. But he got a good video out of this because that's what people wants to hear. I'd rather tell you the truth. Now, I'm not going to call the name, but he's got a big following and a lot of people really likes him. But do I believe we will get a 4 stimulus check? 100%. I believe we will. But nothing's in writing yet, so we don't know. I wholeheartedly believe we will get a 4 stimulus check. In fact, I've said a couple of times, if we don't get a 4 stimulus check, I will quit making stimulus videos. Now, somebody misunderstood me and said that you're going to quit making videos, you're going to leave this channel. No, I'm not leaving this channel, I just won't make any more stimulus videos. Y'all remember yesterday I told y'all about the Moochman McConnell's and all of his big donors? Well, I got to looking deeper and I checked out Nasty Nancy and her donors. Just the top 20 donors. Most of these donors was big pharma drug companies and hospital organizations. But the one that stuck out to me the most was, y'all remember in the last stimulus package, she was fighting so hard to get more money for the Postal Service. This is where it gets good. $20,000 donation from the United States Postal Service. Another $20,000 from the rural letter carriers. Now, if you ask me, both of those is the Postal Service, and that was just out of the top 20. So, how many more smaller name companies sent her money, and it was really the United States Postal Service? So no wonder she was fighting so hard to get the United States Postal Service more funding, because the more she could get for them, the more she could get for herself. I will have a link to that website with all of her donors in the description box below if you want to go check it out. Yesterday, if you didn't see it, I had Mitch McConnell's donors listed in the description below. Someone asked me in the comments yesterday, when will they get us out of this pandemic? I know a lot of y'all won't like my answer, but it's the truth. They can't get us out of the pandemic. We have to get ourselves out of the pandemic. But of course, you can only make the choice for yourself to get vaccinated or wear your mask. And if everyone in the United States would get vaccinated, that still wouldn't get us out of the pandemic. It's got to be everyone around the world to get it. And we know that simply won't happen. But can they get us out of the pandemic? No, they can't. We have to do it ourselves, but we won't. Y'all, I have a question for y'all, because I can't find the answer myself. Maybe someone here knows the answer. With all the shutdowns looming before us again, what happens when a person decides to take a trip to fly to another state, and then all of a sudden, here's a shutdown, boom? What happens? Do they just stay there until the shutdown is over, or will they let them go home? Just curious to know that. If any of y'all know the answer to that, please put it in the comments below. Y'all don't forget, every time one of my videos gets 100,000 views in the day that it was released, somebody in the comments will get $100. Also, stimulus checks, I do believe we will get stimulus checks. Raise for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, I do believe they will get a raise. Reoccurring checks, I'm not so keen on that. I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be nice, but I don't see it. A boost for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, that would be nice too, but I don't see them getting a raise and a boost. It will be one or the other. Y'all, with all these shutdowns looming over us, more mandates coming, that just fuels the fire more that another stimulus check is very much needed. I don't think they can turn away from this. I think it's going to happen. Okay, and before I get out of here, I want to ask y'all, let me know in the comments, how'd y'all like my little intro video that I made? I'm going to start making those. I believe it's pretty fun to make. But I started to paint my face orange, but I thought that'd be going too far, so I didn't do it. Y'all, I love you all. Please comment below. Let me know about that, what I just asked you about with the shutdowns. What would people do? Also, when you make a comment, if you want it over on my website, We the People, please start your comment with We the People in capital letters so I can find it easier. Y'all, I love you all. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this, and I don't think it's going to be much longer before things start improving. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders, whether you like them or not. say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. We only have Jesus Christ to turn to now. And if we all turn to Him, He will help us. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.